Alright, I'm gonna show you how to install headlights for your Dart, 2013 Dodge Dart Plus. So as of right now, you should need one of these tools, of clip pickers. You have clips all in the front. The screws, most of them are 10 mils, and then you have a couple 8 mils. Two more here. And then you'll need to turn the wheel or have your car jacked up. You got there, right there, another one right there. Oh wait, let me turn on the light for you. There you go. And then you're gonna have one right here that holds it together. Sometimes there's another little screw or clip in the back. All right, there goes the nut. Most time you can put another wrench in there or something, hold it in place. And once that pop off, you pull it forward, pull this forward, and you'll be able to pull your bumper out. Same goes on the other side too. All right, so once you get the screw is right here, it's either held in by another little washer or nut on the back, or it's not, because on this side the washer was actually tied into, like, it was actually fabbed into the actual sheet metal of the Dart. So I don't know. After that, it's literally just, well, mine doesn't have the undercarriage or under tray at all. It's all already disconnected, but there's gonna be a couple bolts in. You can't really say what millimeter bolts, because on this side had 8 mil. All these were 8 mil, and that side was 7 mil. And it's not like, oh, maybe there was, you switched it off or one off. No, they're completely different. So this side's completely fabbed into it. I guess because previous owner had a wreck, because this is definitely bundle all right here. But I don't really mind. Probably gonna wrap it or something, because you can see it's all faded. I'm changing the hood. That's not an issue, but besides all the grease marks, you can see, you can hear it. There you can see the texture. Seems like right here, like, I have no idea why the mirror got so bad. Ever lost this little plastic piece. I can't find it all anywhere. And then only the top of the doors right here, but like all the rest, I know super damn dirty, but you can see how smooth it is. The rest of the cars, paint's all good. But back to the topic, the headlights. After you do that, these little bars, they mount right here, like this. I see, they're like that. There's gonna be bolted right here. You pop this off, and it's gonna swing. All you do is a little rubber grommet. You literally just pop it off the little grommet, and the rubber grommet is this right here, built onto the headlight. So it'll be sitting like that on the car. Just pop it off, and you're good like that. Just set everything to the side. Alright guys, got everything back together. Got my headlights in. Got the hood on. If you can't take off the hood, it's literally just two bolts. And same way it comes on, same way it comes on. Only thing I'm saying we have an issue with is the windshield wiper sprayers, because obviously, as you see, there's no actual port, and there's no ports on the back, so you literally have to break them off of the old hood just to be able to get the hood off. They're supposed to have like a, maybe if it was a good hood, like it's a little plastic grommet piece, but it glues on from the top and the back. Maybe if it was a newer Dart, you'd be able to twist it off. It was 2013 admin. Has pretty bad heat damage, and live in Texas. I had the vehicle for so long, and you're gonna already tell by the paint. And also got resprayed in front, so that's why. But I'm gonna be getting new bumpers since it's all messed up there and everything. But today we're gonna be wiring in the lights to make sure they work. Adding in, I have a steering wheel. Adding my steering wheel in. And as you can see, it's jacked up already. Taking all the wheels off to add in the bags. I'm just gonna start with actual bags, put everything in first, then do the wiring. At least, because you can still drop the vehicle in a car on bags that aren't hooked up yet because technically they're still coilovers, just obviously without the coil. So I'll show you the progress for today. don't know if that was just supposed to be it, but they're definitely not cut on. Maybe I gotta download the controller already or something, but we'll see. Okay, so now I got it. It's the halo ring on this side, my bad. The halo ring on this side. See if this side's on. There we go, this side's on too. For me to wiring these, I'm gonna have to actually full wire, which I'm gonna do that once my soldering kit comes from Amazon that I ordered. So you mandatory for the ground to positive, and they said that's an on and off switch, which I don't understand. Why would you ever have a secondary on off switch if there it comes with one? So I'm just gonna keep it grounded like that, and the button does work. Has a little light indicator, but you know it's Texas, so bright and hot as hell outside. But let me go wide angle so you can see it. Click the button, it's off. Click the button, it's back on. Alright guys, I'm gonna start uninstalling all the stock suspension. It's pretty easy. Just have the right tools, as I really don't. Well, those are rusted, it's gonna look bad. But it's 2 bolts up here. You see the second one. You could remove all the fender liner, but you should be able to just literally just 2 extensions up here, and then the 1 bolt right there. You see mine's all almost grounded out, which is bad. But that's it. Pull those out. It drops down a little bit, and pull the top out. You gotta get in. You don't need to be inside of the trunk because the way the Dart suspension is set up, but just in case, I'll look in there to see what else, if anything else has to be done. Alright, so now you gotta take out the 2 top. Pretty much, yeah, you could, if you have like the swivel in piece, because this is that angle, and then there's no way you're getting behind the fuel line and everything to get to this. So there you got an extension, bit the actual socket behind, put the extension through, put it through, bam, and now you can just twist it off. But then you gotta take off that one, so I'll show you that. Alright, here I go. I'm inside the Dart now. I've got, oh my bad, it's already nighttime. I'm using a little flashlight over my shoulder to see what I'm doing. Nice. But I think it's still going. That's a nice pull right there. That's a nice pull. So got the steering wheel swapped out, as you can see. I got shift lights, carbon fiber steering wheel. But the old airbag in the back and the old steering wheel right here. It's very simple to take off. Honestly, only thing I was paranoid was about that. That was the only thing, real thing I was paranoid about. But it's really simple. Show you the back. You're gonna pop these tabs off that are on the back. You pop these off. I literally just got a little a little pick. Pull it out. Put it out. 2 10mm bolts here. And then once you do that, it'll be facing this way. You're gonna disconnect. Well, once you do those, you're gonna pull the unit out, which is this. It's got 3 plugs on the back. These three plugs right here for the airbag. I literally just used my finger, pulled them up, but you just pull those tabs out. This one was broken. I'm wiring in the shift lights. Don't know if I should do it here or not, but this tab was broken, but it still managed to come out just fine. After you pull those out, you pull the airbag unit off. You just unplug this right here, which is the full controls. Boom, you pop that off, and then now you go back to the rear, and then it's like, I don't know what size this is called. There's just these 2 bolts, bam bam, I use my finger, boom, pluck the back little module unit things off, and then it's gonna feel like something's there still, like another screw, but just pull it out, it's gonna pop off. It's like a little pin that it is, and that's literally it to take off the steering wheel. It's very simple to take off the steering wheel. All right, here guys, it's the next morning. I couldn't really show y'all much because it's too dark in here. I didn't have a good source of light here since you had to have the battery unplugged, obviously, to pull out your airbag and everything. Make sure after you unplug the battery, give it about 30 minutes to an hour before you try to remove the airbag, just so the electricity discharges from the airbag, because when it explodes, it could cause a death and everything, you know. Don't want anything to explode or it trigger all the rest of the airbags that are in the car. But it's literally just unsealing this, taking off these 4 bolts, and then there's gonna be bolts in the back. So with the steering wheel kit that I got from Zen Carbon Fiber, it's 100% like factory OEM replacement. So everything fits in. You literally just disconnect everything from the stock wheel, all the screws, the little back housing piece, and then bam, you can get it. Oh, my bad. You got it, and then push it back on there. Do all of it outside the steering wheel. I replaced everything while it was still on the steering wheel. Then I also forgot which orientation the buttons go, if this is up or this is down, or if this is this radio piece, or is this the other cruise control button piece. So make sure you keep it, you know, have knowledge of which side is which side. Everything's back together. Now I'm just gonna figure out where am I going to tie in my positive and negative for my shift lights. You're asking, why would you put shift lights? You know, yes, it's automatic, but hey, just for the look. And then also I can scroll through the features: oil temp, water temp, coolant at the radiator. So you can get multiple different gauges out of just this alone, except for having a bunch of gauges here or your other gauge pods either way. So it's kind of worth it.